Welcome back to Factorio Seablock and TSM episode number 258. And as promised, I am in the advanced modules area. A few things that I had to do between episodes. First of all, we basically had the science completely stop due to there being none of the copper coils, and the copper coils in particular were needed for, you can see up here there's no copper coils in this space and they're being called. The reason that this stopped everything is because if we go back here, I've added this in now, but there were basically no green circuits being produced in this part of the factory. Because they're all relying on copper coils, because that seemed like a good idea. So I'm just using copper. This is producing only half the normal number. It's only capable of producing half the normal number of green circuits. And when the copper coil comes back on, I might have to change that. We'll see. But that meant that all the things that need green circuits, including, and I guess in particular, if we come down here, this part of blue science needs quite a lot of green circuits, 6 in each of these components that come along here and get turned into these components that then turn into the blue science. So we weren't getting any blue science, so I've only just effectively started this up. But the other thing that not getting blue science did was it meant that none of this was happening, and we actually ran out of sulfuric wastewater. And this process, because this process was out of sulfuric wastewater, it wasn't making any of these products. I mean, it didn't kind of need the naphtha and the fuel oil. Looks like the naphtha is completely run out somehow, but anyway, it didn't need any of that. And you can see the sulfuric wastewater even right now is quite low. So one other thing that I did was, well, I blocked off, there's a one-way valve, so if there's any in here, it will come in here and stay in here. But also I realized there's this little formula that you can use using lime to basically make these lime porous filters that can then be used to create some sulfuric wastewater. So we're doing that. I don't know if that means there's a problem. It doesn't look like there's a problem further up here. We should rip this out anyway and move to our other glass processing, but in this part of the factory, but it's not that important. This gave enough to restart this oil process effectively. And the other thing that we're therefore waiting on is the base mineral oil train is not filling up. It's almost managed to fill up now because of this restart. And of course the lube is also not nearly full to call a train. So there's a couple of things, and that's actually why I had to do something, because copper, this process requires the base mineral oil and has none. So we can't make any more copper cable without this. So we are going to have to book ourselves some time to do a dedicated base mineral oil. I'm not sure where at the moment, but I'm sure we can find somewhere good to do it. Maybe down here in one of these lots, or we can make another row here or something. Now, I am going to work on advanced modules, or we'll never get it done. I think the last time we were actually working on it, I was looking at the numbers involved here of various things, and the 2s aren't too terrible, although 20 processing boards. What do we need here? We don't actually need any more processing boards for there, but we do need these guys. And one hell of a lot of CPUs and integrated circuits and other such things. So what I'm considering is maybe doing some off off process, well, like off site. It seems like a bad thing to like build these off site because you get quite a lot relative to the materials going in. Although in truth, even this one, so you've got 9 things going in to get 5, so you are compacting, not even counting the sulfuric acid. Here you've got 6 things, I guess, going into 5. This one you've got 4 going into 5, so one of them is kind of growing. But if we took these guys out, that would be plastic, silicon, and tinned copper wire, and maybe gilded copper wire. Plastic, tinned copper wire, and gilded copper wire. That would be ingredients we wouldn't need in this area if we had those 3 coming in. So I think I've been trying to avoid doing that. But yeah, I think it's going to be necessary. It would also mean I could perhaps redesign this because we're kind of struggling, especially when I start pushing the numbers, which we're likely to do. We're going to end up with more of these machines probably to achieve the numbers that we need, because we have the usual, okay, we start off, we have one level 0 module to make the next module. Actually, that looks like it's actually no. The multiplication happens here, so it's 4 of these. So it's 4 times the first one to get to the second one. Then we need 4 again, so it's another 4 times to get to what's effectively the third module, and then it's only 2 times, but you can see it ramps up at each point. So 4 by 4 by 2, 32 times these, so we're probably going to need more than just one machine here to get enough of this basic stuff to I mean, it's not a process we're going to need to run constantly, but you do need sort of about 850 of the highest level modules to complete all of the SpaceX components. So that's likely to happen. So with all that said, what do we need to do? Maybe what I need to do is just press out here. Which is slightly awkward, but like I could have one for each of the components and a train on each one. Yeah, this is the one that was placed incorrectly. So if we go out here, our natural design will be like this, so there won't be any way to go around the corners. Which means I need another one underneath it. Which maybe it's just a correction for this one. I'm not sure. I think that's what we have to do though. So let's press on over there. Now I'll fight the worms. So what we have here, which one are we doing? So that's west. We have a down west is the correct thing to go in here. A down west. Alright. If I go into my book. That is a down west. Oh, good. We have some extra. I don't have nearly enough of the landfill to be able to do this, actually. What sort of range can we get? That's decent. Okay, we're going to need to put down the second layer of that. Whips B for my block. Turn those guys off. Just don't want to make mistakes that I made in the past, like destroying gardens. Oh, there's still one there. Can you reach? Yes. And what about up this way? I should have had a closer look at that, shouldn't I? I think there was one of these puffers. We've got tons of puffers. We don't really need to. We don't really need to worry about protecting them. Can you reach down there? No, you can't. Okay. In that case, let's draw out just a little bit more of this. If you go to map mode, it actually gets a lot easier to lay, doesn't it? And turn, oh, we have got our bots on, okay. Alright, turn the bots off for a sec. One shot, beautiful. Okay. Turn those guys back on. Whoa. Okay, back up, back up, back up. As long as you have power, that should suffice, I think. This thing is totally OP since it outranges the biters. There. Oh, I probably shouldn't have stepped in the middle of that mess, but never mind. Ah, we must have run out of landfill. I need to get enough landfill to be able to push this whole thing. Oh. You're trying to go that way, so are you. You are going down, so we need some of those in there. And you are trying to go up. Oops, that's a down, that's an up. That would make that a little bit more effective. Oops, that's trying to go down. Wait. That is trying to go down. So this doesn't work. Okay, landfill. Landfill. Where do we have our landfill? Oh, that's right. I was going to... Well, I can't really do this unless I have landfill myself, right? So I guess the easiest thing to do is just get my train, come down to the ME, grab landfill from there, and then carry on. And at the same time, I can top up on rail and the big electric poles. Yeah. So that means I can fit about 4,000 landfill. Let's make that 5,000, 6,000 landfill maybe. Landfill. Where's my train? The other thing, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, is that I need to check on my train. Did I not confirm that one? Right, it's coming. I must have missed it. Too much yak. The other thing that I haven't mentioned is I have noticed that when everything is proceeding full blast at night, we are tipping into our reserves again, which means our power reserves, which means we need to consider the next phase of increasing power, which is just using more of the plutonium. But that might be an episode or two away. You just stop for a moment. Now, I don't want 1,000. I want like 5,000. Actually, getting these guys to bring 5,000 is really dumb because they only bring 4 at a time. They don't bring a whole stack. So why don't I just get in here and 4. I can only fit 4 for some reason. Do I need these things? I probably don't. Can I get rid of anything else in here? No, don't go in there. Oh, fine, go in there. Wow, it fills up pretty fast anyway. In spite of what I just said. Okay, very good. We probably don't have enough rail now, but never mind. That's easy. We can get the other one to lay all that stuff. Yeah, why doesn't it just go straight up there? Unknown. It's a quirk of Factorio. Right. It's basically where we want it to be. Okay, so the next one, that's just above this one, will be a east, a down east. Down east. Alright, we're going to need to bring out the guns. So let's grab our down east again. I'm going to have to hope that this gun is close enough. It looks promising. I probably should have taken a closer look at that before allowing it to fire, but never mind. That's a lot of worms. Alright, let's get that blueprint once again. Okay, you've got power. Can I reach from here? Yes, looks like I can. Again, killing the puffers doesn't really worry me. Oh, we've picked up something. Picked up these guys. You can go in there for now. We'll run out of materials fairly soon. If I can't reach them, they can't reach me, so we don't have to be too concerned about those guys. And I think we want one more. Which should be a west down. Down west, whoops. Oh. Thanks, bots. Okay, we'll have to grab that once again. If I put you... There, does that work? Yes, it does. Okay, good. That's just a puffer over there, isn't it? Yes. Puffer nest, we don't have to be too concerned about that. They're going to be able to reach me though, so let's just block that out. What? Go away. Now, the obvious reason why I've done this is we've got basically a section with corners here, one without corners and one with corners here. So trains can get to all three of those when they're full. That was the whole point of what we've just done, if that wasn't made clear. Okay. Guess what we need to do is finish off the application of our blueprints. That one and that one and that one. I might, if I have enough rail, I might try and lay this in toto or in full so that trains can get here, and then perhaps put a station in the middle and request some landfill. Alright, you guys have convinced me that you're not going to play by civilized rules. So goodbye. Okay, we're... Oh, that's actually bad. We're out of rail. That is bad because... I needed rail if I was to set up one of them. So I might have to actually get my train once more and just get the rail that we're missing. Yeah, just enough to... Just enough to get the rail that we're missing. I don't think that's enough to do any good, but never mind. I will wait here. Get my train once again. That's where I am, okay. So yeah, this is still creeping up. What better use do we have? We're not able to be ready to go beyond these techs right now, so going up slowly is not necessarily a bad thing. It's better than not moving at all. It's kind of my logic. Alright, just stop here and... Oh, I don't want 5,000 of that anymore. It might be too late to do that, but let's try that. The rail's finally turning up. Good, good. I might go back. If I need a slightly more rail, I still have it. Sorry, landfill, I still have it. So that's fine. Leave those bots behind. Take our weird path again. And another weird path when we get to this side. There's probably some weird logic if you know exactly what their algorithm is. Do we now have this completed? I think we do. So which way does this go? This goes to the west. What direction does this go? That's on the underside. So that would actually go the way that we want it to. Or it could go back there. Is there any advantage either one or the other? Probably not. Let's just... make sure that we've covered this well enough. Okay, what have we got here? Thorsten Stanizok 05. Interesting. We need a one of these. You can have... Where are my bots? Oh, here they are. You can have all my bots. We need a ghost reader. Oh, you've got all my bots, so it's not going to lay it now. I have to manually do it. Okay, that's fine. One thing's added to the queue. This should end up going off up this way, so that should be fine. So what I want to do is basically turn this area into an area that's completely filled in. Oh, we're not quite going to reach the top. It's slightly awkward. Ooh. I might just fill in that bit. Make sure I'm not running along the train line. Probably need all of this filled in. Looks a bit like we're not going to reach all the way down here, which I guess makes sense. But this lot is in the range of something. So if we do that, that's a fairly good start. I don't know how much is in that network. But what I'd like to do, I think, Thorsten Stanizok 05. That would be this one. Refresh you. 25,000. Yes, I don't have to bother carrying that. So that will get delivered. And meanwhile, we can come back to advanced modules down here. And we can assume that those three products are going to get built over there. So maybe I'll even add tags. CPU. Whoops, not CPD, CPU. CPU being, not that. Yes, that. CPUs. Put that in there. What's the next one in that list? Integrated electronics. Integrated electronics. Okay. Electronics. With that symbol. And this one is transistors. Hopefully that's spelt correctly. That can go up there. So those are going to supply to here and probably the one above sooner or later. So that simplifies what we're doing. So the first step then in these modules is module processor boards. No, what do we need? Module contacts. Gold plate and copper plate. Right. And that should be basically the same as what we're doing. No, that's something different. Where's are we not doing? This is module contacts. I don't know if I need 3 of these or not, but I need 3 of them here. Maybe I'm going to need 3 of them here as well. Oh, I've actually got a robot. Don't know where that came from, but great. Okay, so that's module contacts. Module contacts. So we're trying to be able to build those. These ones also need it. Solder. Maybe I should start planning how we get all this stuff over here. So are you trying to make fiberglass? Do we actually need fiberglass board, or is it something different? It is fiberglass board as our first step. Okay. And then, so the module processor board is basically going to be this one plus this input. Maybe I should reverse this, in fact. All I need to do to reverse this is do that and do that. So this is now the same product that we need for the module board. So I don't know how many of these we need. Leave a little bit of room, perhaps. Where else do we need the fiberglass? We don't need it in the we're already building the contacts. We need it there. I don't think we're going to need it anywhere else. No. So, you should go to there. And you should go to there, and then you can be that. And that's the ferric chloride that we need. I don't think we need that anywhere else either. Nope. 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 And nope. Good. So that would mean, okay, so do I have red belt? Are we even going to worry about red belt? It doesn't really matter. We just use blue belt now, right? So one of our products goes along here. Connects into there, and that's for these guys, and it is the glass fiber. Okay, glass fiber. Let's set that. Glass fiber should be in here, shouldn't it? G for glass fiber. And you're also glass fiber. Okay, so that's that one done. Now, this one here is the gold and copper, which is also used down here, gold and copper. For now, I'm just going to put them on the same belt. Why don't I just use robots for all of this? Well, I don't want to. I don't want to. So we need 1 copper, 1 gold. Right, gold and copper. Gold and copper. Gold and copper and fiberglass and the ferric chloride. Right, we are going to need this to be landfilled most likely. Alright, we've also got the pumps for here. Okay, which one is... These are the ferric chloride. You guys are the liquid resin. So ferric chloride. P is ferric chloride. Which is that one. No, it's not. Ferric chloride. Maybe it's in here. Yes, ferric chloride. Ferric chloride. This one is the liquid resin, which is in that one. That's that one, liquid resin. Liquid resin. And it's actually good to get a little bit of demand, especially for the liquid resin. Let's get out of the way. Actually, that's a good point. There's only one pump, in fact, for those guys. Shit, we have screwed this one up, or have we? Yes, we have. It should be coming into here. Actually, that... Oh, is it worth it? No, it makes no difference. That probably means this is too close, actually. Because we need a path for the finished product to get through. Like so. And this one. Okay, let's just clear that. It is great that that's now a thing. It wasn't always the case. Okay, that should now be supplying that product. So there's kind of the basic products. Got that, we've got that. We're trying to make these. At this point, we are just doing a supply of these to be able to... Well, that has it making the boards first. Is there any advantage doing these boards first? Oh, is that complete? It is complete. That means there's going to be an awful lot of this going on for quite a while. Maybe I should try and keep it consistent with this. So if we are doing these module boards first and starting with like blue, We'd probably want to get it close-ish to here. Oh, we probably also want some of these things now. So if you were that, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, you've got 5 products that you need. 5 products. Oh, I see. I have a lot of products for this one as well. So that is effectively that's effectively that. And I'm out of blue belt. So these two could be put on a single belt. Module processor boards and solder. They can probably end up on a single belt as well. I think the next one that I want here will be solder then. So they'll be coming down here, and then we probably need a solder conversion at multiple locations. This one also needs some room to get out. Maybe these have already come over too far. Solder. Then you make the solder. Oops. Then the next one can be, oops. This one can be a joint integrated electronics CPUs. which will mean that we're going to need a gap there. Something like that. Now you are going to feed out. And we are going to need something like that where you reach far, drop far, and you just reach far. Okay. So we also have the various color shards coming in. And, whoops, not M, E. We hopefully only need them for these boards. We don't need them anywhere else, do we? No. And we only need one, so they could join in here. They're probably going to be coming in sort of up here or down here or something. And this module contacts, I mean, they could join in here or they could come in on this one. Unsure of that bit just at the moment. Are we in range up there? Oh, we don't actually have our special train. I wonder what are we going to do then? Are we going to build one? We would be heading against the flow there. This would actually work in the short term. If I got a little bit more landfill. Because I don't think my landfill is going to hold out. Nope. I think there's some landfill quite close. No, I don't have another one of those. Actually, let's get the let's get my train to come and get me. And I'll pay attention this time. Nope, not that one. That's it. Take me to the ME. So this should top me up on construction robots and another roboport. Should probably start getting larger, faster robots and bigger roboports. In fact, just take that one to the maximum now. But first of all, let me just stop. So I basically want a refill of the blues, the robots, which we've got, and that. So that's, oh, and getting a bit more of that's helpful as well. And then we can head back to advanced modules, about there. Let's not wait. So yeah, we'll set up another one of our special stops so that we can get the deliveries automatically instead of having to run backwards and forwards. Instead of relying on our own inventory. So we want one of these, don't we? And as far as we were aware, this is the right direction. Okay, good. So what have we got? Thorsten Stanizok 9. Okay, good, good. Now here, we obviously need some more. We need some more of these because we simply don't have the requisite number. Yeah, that looks correct. I need a little bit more. Wait a minute, is this correct? You guys are coming this way, so... Oh, rats. That doesn't look correct. This doesn't look correct. If you're coming down, is that actually correct, what you're supposed to be doing, coming down? No, you're supposed to be going the other way. But I needed you going down for some reason. So I messed up down here, right? Yeah. So... That's basically what that needs to do. So the only way into here is around the other side, of course. You guys have power, but you don't have one of these. Well, you do now. And you can get a bunch of robots in there. It's actually connected as zone. I don't know if that's exactly what I wanted or not, but it has. We're basically at time, but at least we have made some progress, and maybe between episodes I might just get some landfill or something. I need to extend this network and landfill this one up as well. In fact, the robots are still going strong here. They probably need a charging station. $4.8K. Why aren't they finishing? It looks like we actually need the yellow guy, one of these, to enable that one to finish off. Actually, I don't think I've got any bots anyway, so they probably, there's nothing that would have activated there, but that's all right. Here. So you guys are going to sort that out, are you? Hopefully. Oh, this was a former site for one of those stops, which has now been removed. But yes, that will have to do for this episode. We've finally made a little bit of progress in our advanced modules. And yes, I look forward to seeing you next time, where hopefully we get a lot closer to finishing it. See you then, guys. Bye-bye for now.